Keoka Jackson, east side of Harlem, west side of Harlem, Community Council President of the 25th Precinct. She introduced her big brother, and here he comes.
I'm not sad anymore, I'm angry. And I'm angry because we had 54 crystals last year. 54 19 and unders were killed last year in New York City. Crystal is different. She's a name, she's not a statistic, she's not a number. And I heard other people talk about how their children worked in stores just like this. I have 6 kids. 3 of my daughters worked in a McDonald's, putting themselves through college. That could have been my daughter. If you don't start making this personal, we're going to have 54 more.
Say it again.
Last year, Keoka was with us. Several people from Harlem, Mother's Day kicked us off. We walked last June from 123rd Street in Rex to Rockaway. I haven't walked 20 miles in 30 years. But we did because we were tired. A young boy, Amir, was killed right here on Memorial Day, and we walked down to see an 8-year-old boy's house, Justin, down in Far Rockaway. And a month later, we started where 1-year-old DeVell was killed in Brooklyn, and we walked in 94-degree temperatures all the way up to Brandon's Court in the Bronx. Because I'm tired. We're talking about wisdom. I'm still trying to figure this out after 34 years of policing. It's got to start right here. We have to see each other. These are our kids. She may not be my daughter, but I make it personal because she's just like my daughter. We started a slogan last year, it's all about the kids. That's why I'm still doing this. We had a 17-year-old shot this afternoon in the Bronx. Fortunately, he's still alive. But why do we keep doing this? This has got to be a full court press. We have clergy here. Last summer, Borough President mentioned it. We were at Brandon's Court together. We had 3 teenagers killed last July in a week. The pastors came up and we did a conference on 180th Street and Prospect in the park. We can't keep doing this. We held 60 street meets with the youth in the community last year. That's way too many. So here we are in the first 2 weeks of January, and we're starting this all over again. We have a new mayor, we have a new administration, a new police commissioner. Well, let's start something new. Let's stop letting these kids die on these streets. We need to stop this. And it all starts right here. Like Keoka said, when the cameras go off, the work starts. So thank you for listening. Get angry. It's all about Crystal. I heard it said, I want to hear it one more time. Justice for Crystal!
Justice for Crystal!
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and keep things moving. I want to acknowledge a few people that are here, though. Sister Danielle is here. I'm going to say New York, NYC Connect. Connect, and I say great. And she does a lot of work with gun violence. She does a lot of work helping us. She does a lot of work with our organization. I want to mention Faye Floriman, who is here bridging the gap with her organization, with the police. Youth and Police, thank you. I also want to mention there's some other, we have Daughters for Justice here, Apostle Onilove, Chica Alston, we have Reverend Chloe Breyer, and I believe we have another. I want Felipe to come up afterwards. I'll call him up if he's still here. But then I also want to mention the DA's office, Estelle Schrager, she's here with us. Right here, she's really like a real sister. Johnny Fresh is here with us in support. I don't want to miss anybody. We know the chaplains are here with us as well. And I know there's some people here. Kelmy is here, right? Kelmy Rodriguez is here. And I know his brother is here with him, also the father. I don't know your name, but he'll tell me in a little bit, because Kelmy will let me know. But is there anybody that we don't know who's here right now? Who? Luis Cruz is here. Oh, there you go, Luis. You spoke when we did our Praying with Fire. I want to say something and remind you all. We did a Praying with Fire. Shauna Harmon Goff is here with us. We did a Praying with Fire, and from the Praying with Fire, we walked the streets on the west side and we shut it down. And Fred, we have had innumerous blessings from that. But we've also still had struggle. And this young man spoke that day, and he spoke about what it is for the youth. And I think I mentioned DU is here from the west side also. He has an organization that we want to get off the ground. What is it? Call. 8. You better tell me, come on. 8 millies up, 9 millies down. Because it is a program for youth that teaches them about photography.
Come on now.
It is a program for youth to get them off the street. He wants them to know that it's important. It looks good. You can look good with the camera in your hand instead of the gun in your hand. I hope I spoke well about it to you. And he see me on these streets day in and day out. I want to thank all the pastors, the reverends, the ministers, the fathers, everybody that's here. If I miss anything, please let me know. And lastly, I want to say, the neighborhood, the community, we recognize you. We recognize you. We know y'all here. We know that y'all are here with us. We recognize you. And I want to give a super great love air hug to Omar Jackson of East Harlem Save, because that brother is doing the work and he knows what unity in the community looks like. And he did it well and he's doing it well. His representation is here right now and we will let them go. Now, without further ado, Mother Jackie Rowe, Flay Foreman, you're going to come next, sir. All of her mothers come on with her also. And then I would like for Daughters for Justice to come up and pray right after that. I don't want to forget nobody.
Crystal. First of all, let me say, Miguel Alanzon Santana, I know that he was recognized. But I stand here before you as a mother who lost 2 kids to gun violence. Not 1, but 2. So we know the pain and hurt that this family is going through. The parents of Harlem Mother Save is up here today, and we will be talking to the family. But let me say this. We must stop killing each other. We must stop killing each other. I want to wait. We know who did it. I'm going to go deep on you. We know who did it. Why is we standing out here? Why they not caught? It's not about the police catching them only. It's about all of us catching them. It's about the community working with the police to get this killer off the street. How dare they kill that 19-year-old? How dare they kill her? How dare they take her life? Enough is enough, and if we don't stand up for each other, we are going to continue to see bodies drop in the street. And if we don't stop putting the blame on the police,
Come on, mother.
we are going to see bodies drop in the street. It takes a village, and we the village. It takes all of us to come out here. Somebody know, and somebody probably watching us. He might be standing here now watching us. I'm going deep.
Go ahead.
I'm going deep.
Come on.
He might be standing here watching us. Y'all better get with it. We ain't tired of losing our kids. So let me tell you, we got mothers standing here that had a loss. We got families. We got brothers. We got sisters. So how could y'all not? When we leave here tonight, I want to hear tomorrow that he's caught. When we leave here tonight, our controller, I want to hear that he's caught. Somebody know. Somebody right here know, because it's always our spies. So the streets are talking, but you ain't talking loud enough. So I just want to say that I'm going to be working with our new Mayor Adams and the police commissioner Sewell. We are going to work together because I don't care who don't like it. We're going to bring in these anti-police. You know why? Not to hurt our kids because they're going to be trained, but to take some of these guns off the street. We can't not to hurt our children.
Train them.
But they gotta come back. Because enough is enough. Pastor Ramos, thank you. Because you had some prayer up here today. And prayer is it. But what I want to do is not only talk about Crystal, I want to talk about the families that lost their loved ones to fire. I know they're in pain. I know they all in pain, and we are going to get a chance to sit with those mothers and fathers because we know their pain and hurt because we done been through it. But I say to you, and Pastor, you keep them prayers going on the man catching the murderer.
That's right.
Pray for the murderer. Pray to catch the murderer.
Jesus.
And we gonna work with our mayor because he's been out here, he's been in the Bronx. And we gonna work with our police, and we gonna catch this murderer. And who's ever out here, tell them what I said. I hope the media tell them. Enough is enough. Holler mothers and fathers say it's tired of losing their kids, and all of us losing, all of y'all losing your kids. Work together, work with the police, because the police can't do it alone. I heard somebody say, well, the police better catch them. No, we better catch them. And we better help the police catch them. But with that, just quickly, one of our mothers is going to let the mom know, she's going to say it in Spanish, that we will be seeing her and she's not alone.